Let me bring you some breaking news now. Just some breaking news that we're receiving.
Okay, we've got some breaking news coming to us here.
I almost became aware in the tone of voice that, producers were using in my ear, and it was kind of, hold on a minute. They were saying, hold on a minute, just checking this. And you just thought, this doesn't smell right.
We have reports from Paris that Diana, Princess of Wales, has been killed in a car accident, and that her partner, Dodi Fayed, has also been killed.
Breaking news we're getting from the PA Newswire that there's been reports of an explosion outside Liverpool Street Station. That, of course, in the East End of London.
We're also getting reports this morning of an explosion, a bomb explosion, in Russell Square. Some eyewitnesses say it was in a litter bin, and some eyewitnesses also say that it blew the top off a bus.
This just in, you are looking at obviously a very disturbing live shot there. That is the World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center. CNN Center right now is just beginning to work on this story, obviously calling our sources and trying to figure out exactly what happened, but clearly something relatively devastating happening this morning there.
Because I was just like standing there pretty much looking out the window. I didn't see what caused it or if there was an impact.
So you have no idea right now?
Oh, there's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh, my God. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it. Explosion.
Out of growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S., here's what we know. A Washington state resident fell ill after returning from Wuhan, China, where the outbreak began.
It has been confirmed that there are 2 cases now in England. This is a statement from Professor Chris Whitty, who's the Chief Medical Officer for England. He said, "We can confirm that 2 patients in England who are members of the same family have tested positive for coronavirus."
Far more serious condition that this could indeed...
Greg, I'm just going to interrupt you there because the TMZ website are reporting that Michael Jackson has passed away. We have no independent confirmation of that, but the TMZ website who broke this story earlier this evening are reporting that Michael Jackson has passed away. No confirmation from the hospital or anyone in his family, but that is the breaking line coming out of the TMZ website tonight, saying Michael Jackson has this evening died.
Osama bin Laden is dead, his body buried at sea. He was killed in Pakistan by US Special Forces. President Barack Obama made the announcement this morning saying justice has been done. The Al-Qaeda leader had been in hiding since masterminding the 9/11 attacks in 2001.
Some more breaking news for you this morning. We're just hearing that a search is underway for a 3-year-old British girl who's gone missing in the Algarve area of Portugal, and she went missing last night. Hundreds of people have been searching for the girl, and that search continuing this morning. So we will try to get as much on that as for you as soon as we can.
Television cameras of the day were huge machines. It took these cameras 20 minutes or more to warm up to the point where they could transmit a signal. So for the first 20 minutes or half hour, you heard Walter Cronkite's voice. You did not see Walter Cronkite.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting. From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago.
Now we have a BBC News special with my colleagues Philip Hayton and first Jane Hill.
The hunt for Saddam Hussein is over. US military show off the proof of his dramatic capture. This is how America's top man in Baghdad broke the news.
That he had,
we got him.
No injury.
Iraqis celebrate already. They say the tyranny is finally over.
Shortly after 7 o'clock, the news editor called over to the production desk and said that he was hearing reports of a plane crash in southern Scotland. And the first report suggested that the military jet had crashed on a petrol station. And we thought that was a fairly major story, and I think we probably began to think about whether there should be a news flash. By the time we
More than 250 people are feared to have died when a Pan Am jumbo jet crashed into the small Scottish town of Lockerbie. Pan Am Flight 103 took off from London Heathrow at 6:25 bound for New York. It crashed 54 minutes later. A petrol station and a number of houses were destroyed in the explosion. Several houses are still on fire. The emergency services have cordoned off a large area around the crash site. The 747 is believed to have broken in two in mid-air. The forward section is thought to have landed 3 miles east of Lockerbie. A large number of the 240 passengers are believed to have been American servicemen on a connecting flight from Frankfurt. They were returning home for Christmas. Pan American have issued an emergency phone number in London. It's 01897 6333. We'll bring you the latest as we get it throughout the evening and throughout the night. From ITN, good evening.
Thank you.